Hey y'all, this is Kasim again with another episode of Black Power Rise. I am so excited once again, which I'm always happy. You know, I like to see people in a good mood, and I'm always in a good mood. And also, I love, uplifting. And that's what I want to do here at Black Power Rise. That's what me and my team do when we put on a stage play or in my films or upcoming projects, even my novels. That's what I intend to do. So for all of y'all that don't know who I am, my name's Kasim Power, here at Black Power Rise. At the same time, before I even get into today's topic, I want to talk to you guys about family. You know, me personally, I'm blessed. You know, last week there was a bit of a scare, and for those that's not close with certain family, that's for you guys to fix. And I pray that everybody that's going through that does fix it, because Jehovah God, he wants you to have a relationship with your family members. On top of that, as I was saying, I'm gonna get into something before I get into today's topic, and that's a grandmother. Me personally, I feel blessed, and I know that I'm blessed. My father's mother, I knew her for 25 years of my life, and my mother's mother, who's still alive, gave us a scare last week, but thank God that Jehovah, was watching over her. And, after I prayed about it and let her know, you're gonna be all right. And she was, how do you know this? Again, I prayed to Jehovah. I prayed to God, Grandma. And she's just turned 92 or 93. I'm sorry. She just turned 93 this past November, guys. So it's a blessing. And me, when people like my daughter, who's gets to be around her great grandmother and, learn from her. And shout out to Bella, my daughter, who has her own clothing line in Bella Creations. And one of her brands and part of Bella Creations is I Am Unique, because she wants to empower. As young as she is, she wants to uplift people. She loves to make people smile. And one of the designs on, her shirt, it says, I am what my ancestors always dreamed of becoming. And that's because the struggle that our ancestors had to go through to be, wanted to try to get somewhere in life, because what was taken from us. But as I said, having that grandparent, and see, I was so used to calling. Since I was little, I used to always call my grandmother in the daytime and at nighttime, and we would have our long conversations at night. To this day, I would still be calling my grandmother. So I had to remind myself last week that she's not home. She's in the hospital. And again, I thank Jehovah for watching over her and all the others that was in there, all the others that's around the world that's wanting to get home to their loved ones. But so that's what I wanted to say. And I'm looking forward, and I know you all are looking forward to the Christmas holiday that's coming up. And today's topic, going into the new year, I want to talk about, what is your success? What do you want your success to be going into 2024? Because right now is where you should be planning of your success and what you want to accomplish. And also, I want to Shout out to my great uncle Rob, my grandmother's brother, and his daughter Raquel. Also, shout out to my aunt Terry, who's a cousin slash mother to me. My cousin Nikki, Tawana, Jihad. Definitely shout out to my cousin Aaron and Ashley and cousin Kevin. See, there's so many family members. Shout out to my whole family. I'm going to just say that. Love you guys. Leah Lamore, John, Shantae, all of you guys. Love you all. Anyway, so as I was saying, we should be planning of what we want to accomplish for next year. Because once you have that plan out, once you put that blueprint out and you have that vision, I've talked about it before. Success starts with a vision. You have to envision yourself being successful. You have to set your mind, whatever you're going through, you got to get rid of that negativity. And, in one of the comments in my last video, I was kind of shocked. But at the same time, my brother Brian said a comment, and that, enlightened me. At the same time, even motivated me. Because there's so many things that motivates me personally. But I'm going to share another part of my novel, Pure Evil. That's right here. I'm going to share another part with you guys. Actually, the same part. I'm going to continue where I left off at for you guys. And when you get the chance, hit that like and subscribe button. And leave comments in there. Because I would love to hear from you guys. So when you get the chance, hit that like and subscribe. Even join my email list, which I have to put that in the description as well. And here you see the Pure Evil clothing line here. And on top of that, once again, I like to thank, God for that. Because he gave me that vision. And thank God I was always an artist and drawing when I was little. And now it led to designing, it led to writing, it led to so many things. That's what part of being art is. That's what part of being an artist is. Inspiring people. And that's what I intend to do even here at Black Power Rise. And as far as in my stage plays also. So I'm going to read another chapter to you guys. And I'm hoping that you like it. And I'm going to leave the website for you guys to even buy the book Pure Evil. Buy any one of my novels. Because they're going to be an audio book come 2024. So let me read this to you guys. All right, here we go, y'all. When we last left off, where I last left off at for you guys, was Shadow Shooter. He was kissing Kansas. So here we go. Kansas did just that. Our tongues immediately started wrestling with each other. I turned Kansas over, laying her on her stomach. She started doing tricks with her ass provocatively. Kansas moaned the moment I penetrated her, and there's nothing I love more than hearing a woman moan with pleasure. Kansas lifted her ass up, and I was giving it to her hard from the back. We were going at it. The sex we were having is so intense. Kansas got on top of me as she was digging her nails on my chest. I'm not going to say that word, but effing each other. We were both wanting to please each other. Oh shit, it's in my stomach, Kansas said as she climbed on top of me. And she stayed on top. What's the matter? Nothing. I just had to chill a second. Well, your second is up. Turn that ass over, because you're not going to get yours and I don't get mine. Kansas laid on her back and I went deeper inside her. Our tongues met each other as we kept kissing, and I was going in and out of her. Oh, make me come. Oh shit, this shit feels good. Kansas' legs were shaking and I knew I was hitting her spots. Kansas went back to riding me as she collapsed on my chest. She had a huge smile on her face. Damn, that's some you have there. Let me make you something to eat. Now that's what I like. A woman that knows how to treat her man like a king. I could see Kansas and I had building a healthy relationship. The question is, will she accept my alter ego? The next part in the chapter is Moonstabber. Moonstabber. I never felt like this before. Being up here in the clouds by myself, but I know I'm not alone. I can still hear voices saying, I'm going to be all right. But there's also another voice saying, you're mine. The thing I can do now, it's a gift and a curse. I flew into Battery Park and saw a reflection of myself. No, I said as I got on my knees. What have I become? You've become someone that can use some sugar daddies, mommy. Yeah, we're right here, baby. Hey, Mike, where's Dan at? He's on the other side of the park with the rest of the guys here. Hey, sweetheart, as I said, you need daddy or daddies in your life? Come on, let's have some fun. Have some of this. I got up off my knees and I could see the scared look on their faces. I was actually looking down on them. What the hell is she? I don't know, but I'm not trying to find out. Pow, pow! I immediately made a sharp, constructive sword and blocked the bullets. Ah! Now, you'll have to save your asses. No, now you all never have arms to shoot at anyone again. Jay! Do you want to join him? I said, pointing my sword at him. I flew off. I saw a woman running and heard her screaming. And you come here now. She looked at me frightened and hugged me. Help me, please. They're trying to rape me. I dialed 911, but no one heard me. That's a coward's way for men to please themselves, I said, looking at her. Hey, baby, come here. Come back here, a man shouted, smiling. I smiled back because I have a thirst to have their blood on my blade. I have blood in my eyes for you cowards. Oh, you want some of this too, baby? My name's Dan, and I love all kinds of women and their sizes. Dan said, holding his... I immediately ran toward him. Die! I said, grabbing him by the throat. Dan! Pow, pow, pow! Ah! I quickly let Dan feel the bullets that was meant for me. She's using Dan as a shield. You don't think I know that, asshole? She's crazy if she thinks she's gonna get away with this. You won't live to find out, I said as I dropped Dan and ran with my sword in my hands for those cowards. She's running towards us, Karen shouted out. I quickly stomped the ground and heard giant rocks coming towards me. Not so fast. You're all under arrest. Ingenious, Karen, go take care of these two. I'll take care of that wannabe Amazon. Another one with earth powers, and he's a police officer. Where was he when that woman that was about to be raped, where was he? This one's for all women, boys, girls that were raped, molested as little girls and boys, those officers that did nothing about it or weren't there on time. They will all pay the price, starting with this one. This woman is charging right at me. Chapter 8, Chaotic Rail. Chaotic Rail versus Moonstabber. Chaotic Rail. It's getting crazy, people. Taste my blade. I don't think so, honey. Why don't you taste this? Ingenious, melted rock, I shouted out. What? She sliced every one of them, of my melted rocks. I attacked her with, no one's ever done that. I laughed. This night just gets better and better. My ingenious melted rock is from volcano of the earth, and I've never had anyone do that. Also, and I've had more arrests in 1 hour than any other officer did in history, including in New York City. 35 arrests, and after I take this flying freak down, it'll be 36. I got these earth abilities, same as my old military pal, Dan Stanley. He's wanted for murder, and I've got the power to bring him in. Damn, this broad keeps dodging everything I'm throwing at her. All of my attacks. I need to distract her. Ingenious, Karen, go take care of her. Both Ingenious and Karen were on the attack. Now with her distracted, I should have no problem arresting her. Ingenious used sedimentary rock. Karen, you use your liquid rock. No problem, boss. Yeah, this bitch is toast, Karen said as I watched this woman escape every one of their attacks. Either she was slicing the rocks in half or just easily dodging them. If just one of them had hit her, she'd be hurting. Ingenious is using 2 different kinds of sedimentary rocks. One is from her heat and pressure, with the other that's coming from the earth. Now it's time to end this because I've got a lot of paperwork to do at the precinct. Both of you rock heads, grab her now. No, you don't. I told you, I've already experienced this. Ah! Yeah, I win. Now to get these cuffs on you. And I'm not talking about bedroom cuffs. I don't think so. I still have fight in me. All I want is to be left alone. But you forced my hand. Now take this. Woo! Look what she did, y'all. If y'all can see that. She created a flying lion and a flying dragon. Woo-hoo. Whoa, she's serious. Ingenious. Karen, take care of her. I'll deal with those things she made before someone gets hurt. Damn, this girl has some power. She's not afraid to use it, neither. Whoa, that was close. The dragon she constructed had just spit fire at me. I made a rock shield to protect myself. That flying lion is charging at me. I've got to think fast, and I know exactly what I'll do. I'll quickly shatter the ground and change the earth's core to quicksand, and the flying lion was quickly stomped in its tracks. Ha 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 ha! Let's see you fly out of that. Now let me take care of this dragon. Rock storm! As I made a bunch of rocks to surround the dragon, I quickly made a rock sand as well. It wouldn't work because quicksand's not going to work on a dragon. But this rock distraction will. It should be enough to do this. Whoa, whoa. So he made a big giant rock, people. And you see, put that whole hand around the dragon's throat. Woo-hoo. Now to finish her off. Ah! This damn bitch actually sliced me with her sword. Now it was me on the defense, and she's smiling. I've asked you to leave me alone. Sorry, sexy. Oops. Sorry, don't take this as a compliment, because what I meant to tell you with that purple face of yours, it just might rain. Ingenious, Karen, what the hell are you doing? Sorry, Chaotic, but these constructs of hers are strong. Karen, baby, let's hit her with a double rock storm. I watched Ingenious and Karen shoot out a bunch of rocks, but the girl quickly blocked the rock storm attack. But Ingenious and Karen don't know they gave me the great distraction I needed. Wham! Ah! I punched her in the back. I don't know who you are, but you're under arrest for the murder of whoever these guys are. Nalis, Nalas, Namis, Copas, Nase. Ha ha ha. My boy Dr. Wave showed up. And you see, he cast a spell. You'd better fly off, I said. Not even my acrobats could catch her in the air. I'm sure we'll meet again. Besides, I'm too tired to even try and catch her. The way this night has been, and with all the kids, man, Keisha was not gonna be happy. 2 hours later, at 6 a.m., you can do what? Shh, shh. You're going to wake up the damn kids. I know it's always time for them. It's almost time for them to go to school, but calm down. Okay, but please explain. Keisha started putting bandages around me. It's hard to explain, baby. But meet Ingenious and Karen. Okay, you can both come out now. Yeah, you look good. You sure you can't do better than this Boy Scout? Huh, Karen? You can do better than that. Ingenious said. Don't pay him no mind. It's my pleasure to meet you, Karen said, shaking Keisha's hand. Look, if you didn't realize it, it's a school day, and I have to get the kids to school already, Keisha said. Sure, baby. Besides, I'm going to take a long shower, Ingenious. Karen, I'll see you later. 30 minutes later, Keisha left a note saying, this is way too much for me to handle. And in case you didn't realize, the kids and I were worried sick about you. You want to go play hero and forget you have a family to come home to? Don't worry about me and the kids. We'll be fine. Remember, we still love you. The best day in my life became the worst day. And it's not the fear of wanting to be loved. It's the fear of explaining to my kids of why daddy won't be in their lives anymore. Whoa. That's cold. How would you guys handle that? So, that's all for today. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. So again, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave comments in there. I would love to hear your comments. Go buy the book. Go buy the ebook. And as I said, it's soon to be audiobook of Pure Evil. And I'm here wearing one of my favorite shirts of my boy Shadow Shooter right here. So even go to the website, because I'm going to leave a description in there also. And again, I hope you all loved it. And I'll be back soon with another episode of Black Power Rise. Hope you all have a safe day. God bless.